So this morning in Tegrity, I made a recording of myself in Angel demonstrating how to add a Google Calendar to an Angel course shell. And then I went back and I watched the recording here.
Alright, so I am recording using Tegrity.
And as I watched it, I went through and made a transcript. I wrote down everything that I said in the video into Notepad here. And the next step is to format this text file so that I can add it as a transcript or a captioning to the Tegrity video. I also went to help.tegrity.com, and when I got there I searched on captioning, and there were two articles I found here that were important. One is how to create a captioning file, and then after I've got it, how to add that captioning to a recording. So when I click on the how to create a captioning file, one of the particularly important things there that they tell me is that I need to create a text file and start to add in time hacks and also a 90 character line here. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to add that to my text file here. And I'm also going to turn off word wrap for now, so I can see that I can see where my line breaks are. And I'm going to hit a carriage return. Okay, so I don't need a carriage return. I've got one in between my line of 90 characters of text and my beginning of my transcript text there. Then I'm going to go through and put in return characters after each of the 90, so that everything's less than 90. I've actually found that you can fib that a little bit. You can actually get up to, I think, 127 characters, but just to be on the safe side, I'll cut it off right around 90. Right, and then I'm also on that Tegrity article. I'm going to grab the zeroed out time hack here, and I'm going to add that to my text file before each line. I would probably create myself sort of a template to use in the future, but for this example I'll do it manually. And I added an extra time hack at the end past the last line of my text, and that's going to be the time hack that tells Tegrity to basically to stop the captioning. Now I have to go through and change these time hacks so that they match up with the timeline of the video. What I'm looking at here is milliseconds here in the 3 zeros, and then seconds, minutes, and hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that 2-minute and 17-second video and put in time hacks where appropriate. So I went through and I put in time hacks where appropriate. I listened to my recording, and then I changed the times to match where in the video I was saying these things. I also put a space character in between the time hack and the beginning of the text there, so that the line of my text lines up with the first character up here in this top line here. And now, before I hit save, I'm going to delete this first line so that it just contains my actual transcription. And now I'm going to save this on my desktop. I'll save it someplace on my computer. Now we're ready to use that second article that I found on help.tegrity.com, and that's adding how to add closed captioning to a recording. And basically what it tells us to do is to set up our text file like we did, and then we're supposed to log into Tegrity and edit the recording and add that file. So in Tegrity, I have my my recording there. I'm going to select that, put a checkbox next to it, and then for Actions, I'm going to edit it. And once the recording comes up and I can see the timeline and everything, one of my actions that I can choose is to add closed captioning, which I'll do there. And then it's going to ask me to browse to find my file. And I just hit apply. And I'm going to exit. I think I don't need to exit. I think I could just start playing it, but just to be safe, I'm going to exit and go back to it.
Alright, so I am recording using Tegrity, and I'm in Angel, and I'm in a course, and I can see that I have a tab for the calendar in the course here.
So there's my captioning right down below my video. It looks like it's working the way it's supposed to.